Hello, and thank you for watching this regional forecast for the Northeast. I'm Andrew Pritchard, meteorologist with Nutrien Ag Solutions. Well, on the hazards map, we've still got blizzard warnings in effect across portions of north central New York, winter weather advisories surrounding that as we deal with lake effect snow over the next 24 to 48 hours. Looking at temperatures across the region, again, we've got cooler air coming in on the backside of this trough, the coldest part of the country here on the Manitoba-Minnesota border, where temperatures are 16 degrees below zero as we get started on Friday morning, mid-20s to lower 20s, teens across western Pennsylvania and western New York this morning. Looking at that fresh snowpack again, stretching all the way from Illinois into the northeast region, heaviest as you head off toward northern portions of the northeast region, then western and northern New York, where we've seen some lake effect snow influence, and we'll continue to see that as we head through the day today. The satellite picture here, you see the big upper level low kind of spinning down, decaying now over parts of Ontario here and the northeast region. Coming around on the backside, we've got upper level disturbances bringing chances for flurries across the eastern Corn Belt. You can see those as we look at the radar picture here, and again the lake effect snow coming off of the lake here across northern and western New York. That'll continue to be the case across this region. The lake effect snow continuing through the day today and into the day tomorrow. Let's take a closer look at the high resolution NAM model, just playing this through Friday night, Saturday night, getting into Sunday. It's not until we get into Sunday that we start to shut things down across this region. That means another 6 to 12 inches of snow in some of the higher areas here across, again, portions of far northwestern Pennsylvania, western New York, getting into northern and western New York. Some of the high elevations here across New Hampshire and Vermont could pick up several inches of snow as well as we head through the next couple of days. Again, the reason for that strong northwesterly flow coming around the backside of this trough. As we head into the early part of next week, though, we're going to see some changes across the region. This trough begins to kick out of here. We'll build a ridge into the region. That's going to allow some warmth to kind of return to the region as we get into early next week. But then our attention turns to portions of the southern plains as this next trough comes swinging in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, delivering some heavy rainfall to the Ohio River Valley portions of the southeast. And that will bring our next chance for organized precipitation into the northeast region as we get into the middle of next week as well. Here's a look at that with the precipitation forecast from the European model. Again, we've talked about the upper level wave decaying across the region right now. We've talked about that chance for lake effect snow, or the likelihood for lake effect snow continuing through the day today into tomorrow. Perhaps even some of that light snow continuing Sunday morning before it tapers off. Let's go ahead and take the drawings off, though, and watch the quiet period here as we start the week. But already as we get into Monday night and Tuesday, we'll see that first round of precipitation stretching from the Ohio River Valley into the northeast region, with multiple waves of rain here possible as we head through Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Any snow is going to be well off to the north across portions of New Hampshire, Vermont, and Maine. This is not going to be a snow producer in any widespread fashion across the northeast region. On the backside, perhaps some snow here coming in Thursday and Friday. High uncertainty on how this little wave comes in on the backside. We'll have to talk about that one. But the main story here is going to be some rain across the region Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then into Thursday. Looking at the total rainfall forecast over the next 7 days, the heaviest rain across portions of the Mid-South, Kentucky, and Tennessee. That's where we could see 4 to 6 inches of rain, but still possible we see 2 to 3 inches of precipitation here all the way across western Pennsylvania into the northern portions of the northeast region as we head through again the early and middle part of the next week. Looking further out, let's take a look at how things evolve. Again, here's the big trough bringing the snow and the cooler temperatures to the region right now as we head into the early part of next week. Watch this little ridge build in. That's going to allow the warmth to return. That's why we talk about rain as this trough swings into the region. Not talking about a lot of cold air in place. Also, speaking of a lack of cold air, we don't see the ridge really, as this next trough swings through, the one that brings the rain here Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Rather than really deepening and kind of anchoring to this region, allowing cold air to really take shape, it's not really attached to any strong cold air. We don't see a big cold front come swinging through. Instead, we rather quickly build an expansive ridge across the eastern two-thirds of the country. That's going to allow some spring-like warmth to return to the country as we get into the 7 to 10 day time frame. So we just look at the temperature anomaly map here over the next 10 days. You're not seeing a whole lot of blue making its way into the eastern or the central U.S. Instead, you're seeing fluctuations and pulses of these warmer colors, which are, again, fluctuations between really seasonally appropriate levels, which is the cool end of the spectrum, and then warmer than average temperatures on the high end. So you look at the 24-hour precipitation loop here over the next 10 days, you'll see a couple of waves here of precipitation. The first one here, as we talk about ending this week, Friday and Saturday, that chance for some lake effect snow across this region. We'll then watch the next wave come in from the southwest Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. You're going to watch a quiet phase as we get into the next weekend before we have to talk about some active weather again getting into the middle of March. So let's hit play. Here's the snow decaying. The next round of rain moves in. We're quiet then to end the next week, but then potential active period here, March 10th and beyond. We could talk about some rain and perhaps even some thunderstorms across the central and eastern U.S. As we look at the high temperatures for the day today, again, cooler where we've got the impact of the upper level trough bringing those cool temperatures in from the Great Lakes to the northeast region. Cooler still for the day on Saturday. By Sunday, we start to bring some of that warmth into the region with high temperatures Monday and Tuesday above freezing for everyone across the northeast region. So you look at those overnight lows, the morning temperatures tomorrow from the single digits in the north to the upper 20s off to the south. Similar look on Sunday morning, but by Monday we'll start to warm up. Tuesday morning lows from the teens in the north to the 40s across the south. I hope you have a great day and a wonderful weekend.